The one and only bulldog, the chubby king. He loses to me because I think he's overconfident.
How can't I be confident against you?
When he hits and it won't go his way, all that house of cards he built on that huge ego is going to crumble down. He looks strong, he looks dangerous. So am I. I'm ready.
Bogdan, you make me suffer, so I make you suffer.
We're professionals, right? And we need to be on point.
You talk too much.
Win the match, lose the match, it doesn't matter. I sleep good at night because I know I'm doing something good for your health, Nugo.
With this mindset, you will never be champion.
You might be a king at 115, 112, whatever you weigh in, but you're no king at 100 kilograms. Let's make that thing clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pay-per-view card of East versus West 22. Here we go. Our next match tonight is on the right arm at a catch weight of 100 kilograms to be contested between athletes from Romania and Georgia. I'd like you now to welcome this young man firstly, making his way back to the East versus West stage. He is a reigning and multiple Romanian national champion. And he is known as the Specialist, Bogdan Stoica! The explosive Bogdan, the Specialist Stoica, waits at the table for the introduction of this evergreen, ever-popular Georgian arm wrestler. He is a multiple Georgian national champion and former world champion. Tick, tick, boom. Here we go. Welcome, Nugo! The bulldog, Chikadze!
Bogdan the Specialist versus Nugo Bulldog. What do you think, Neil? I don't know what to think about this match.
John Brasink, this is one of the most highly anticipated matches on tonight's card for a reason. Explosivity 101. These guys do not mess around. And I am so excited to see how this thing goes down.
This might be one of the few matches that won't go to the straps. I think both of them will commit to try to control each other's hand.
It's so important to get this early start now. You've got Chikadze.
I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes in a hook.
Let's have a look what happens.
No.
You are so fucked!
Wow.
You are so fucked up and you don't know it!
You can hear what Bogdan Stoica thought about that. Controlled aggression is the thing, but I'll tell you what, look at Nugo Chikadze.
Yeah.
He felt that blistering pace there from the Specialist. And the strap will be applied. Neil pick up here with the GOAT, John Brasink, and we're excited.
It's one thing to get away, but I don't know, maybe it was some false excitement there. It didn't look like Bogdan moved an inch. Nothing moved.
Nothing was there.
He just got out of there.
Strap can change everything, as you know all too well, John, and we really find out the measure of the men now. As that 1-inch nylon strap buckles, tightens down. Chikadze of Georgia
Bogdan Stoica of Romania. East versus West 22. If you are just joining us, welcome.
Bogdan is so high right there. If they let that match go like that, oh my goodness.
Now watch for that blistering, pronating top roll.
Warning, center in this way.
From Nugo Chikadze being told to come to center. Bogdan Stoica, the man in the glasses.
Shoulder, Nugo, shoulder.
Nugo Chikadze. Catch weight of 100 kilograms here, John, and big question is whether that's taken anything out of Nugo. We'll find out now. The brakes went on there. And look at Chikadze.
Bogdan's committed, but he's got the side pressure to maintain it. He's taking control. He's taking control.
Ladies and gentlemen, a specialist Bogdan Stoica.
Through the hardest angle you could possibly take, and Bogdan took it. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, the specialist Bogdan Stoica is for real.
That is impressive. Very impressive. Did not expect that.
Are you a believer?
His hand was flattened.
Super explosive start from both guys.
Nugo had all the position in the world. He had everything.
And you could see Johnny felt like it was done.
He was so confident. He was happy with his position. What? We have a call? This not a win? Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. That is unreal. Let's look at that again. A big booming hit there, but it hit the wall. And Chikadze there thought he had it. Now started talking to Bogdan Stoica, who adjusted his position. And from there, he went for the hit, but he exposed his own hand and wrist. He kept it flat.
Yep.
And Stoica, I couldn't see a foul there.
No back pressure, just side pressure to collapse that wrist. Wow.
We don't have the best angle here, and our referees are the best in the world. Delajakov calling that one. Bogdan Stoica ignites the crowd, controlled, explosives expert, and he drew first blood here.
Already have warning, don't forget that. Shoulder.
Long way to go, you feel, in this match, John.
Knuckle down.
Boy,
Knuckle down.
I don't know what to expect now, Neil.
Nugo, knuckle down. Nugo, I want
Chikadze is really wanting something.
If you're...
Nugo, you have found warning. Knuckle down.
He will be very aware now that he cannot play.
Center here.
You may see a much more aggressive Chikadze in the start, and he is...
The wrist starts to flex.
Gone on to the assault early.
Oh, here we go.
Starts to address
Here
the
we go.
moves, tightens in, Stoica commits, Chikadze opens up there.
Surges.
And Bogdan Stoica trying to tighten as Chikadze tries to drag him out of that press, and another big attempt there. But what a battle we have here. Bogdan Stoica, little advantage there, and almost gets the pin on that occasion. Nugo Chikadze equal to it and hanging Stoica with the pin. Bogdan Stoica, surely that one will count, and you can hear the arena erupt as the specialist. Bogdan Stoica gets the pin on this occasion. Wow! John Brzezinski, welcome to East versus West, mate.
Amazing.
It is alive, oh, excitement in the house. Reminds me of somebody I used to know, mate. Do you miss it?
60 seconds, I definitely don't miss it. Who's in better shape here? It's difficult to come back from a grinder like that on a losing end, right?
You know what's going to be interesting? Who's got the stamina?
Yeah. Are they going to do some misdirection now, or are we going to just continue to do what's working? It'll be interesting to see what Bogdan chooses to do.
The specialist, Bogdan Stoica, came in with a great deal of hype, and that is why Stoica of Romania, this man, the underground guy, as he describes himself, one of the most underrated arm wrestlers in the world. Of that, there is no doubt.
He had such a good show against Bogdan. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He has the quality inside move that he does.
Nugo Chikadze. What has he got left here? What can he do? Both men were in an ugly position. It certainly wasn't clean, John.
Knuckle, Nugo, knuckle. Knockout, Nugo.
So exciting. I'm so glad it faded into a hook from that position.
You do feel like we may look at that. It's only my friend. He's out in the crowd enjoying this one. We're enjoying it back here. Do not blink, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's where we're gonna stay.
Deep inside. And Bogdan Stoica coming in hard. Nugo's let go of the peg there. Losing position. And Nugo let go of the peg.
Yep.
He totally released the peg. You could hear the crowd here up there as Nugo completely let go of the peg.
Is that a warning or a foul?
Yeah, and hand was off the peg for a significant period of time there, well before the foul was called. And I'm sure we'll see the replay in a moment, but it was off for a long time.
Come back, buddy. Come back. Be careful.
Look at this on the replay. And the running was made definitely by, look at that.
Yeah. I don't believe it helped him any, but I mean, typically you get a little bit better angle when you let go of the peg. Your body's not so square to the table. But
significantly
before
any
I don't know what he
foul.
was thinking,
Yeah. Just desperation. So it's got to be a warning, surely, for Chikadze and a restart.
Nugo. Rotate a little bit. Don't move. Go!
We are on the way, and Nugo Chikadze this
better
time
position.
with an enormous drive.
Way better position.
But
He's
look at the face
on the offense.
of Bogdan Stoica. Bogdan sat in there, and he's looking for the counter,
He
John.
seems relaxed.
Trying to expose the hand and wrist.
He looks comfortable. Switches it to the offensive position. He's working on Nugo's bicep.
Chikadze with that short arm. He doesn't want to get tucked underneath.
That's it.
And that's the pin.
Wow.
It is the specialist Bogdan Stoica of Romania with the pin. Wow. Takes it to 2. John Brzezinski was nearly up out of his seat. He wants to be tied to one of these guys.
No, thank you. Wow.
Robert Baxter snuck in there from the side and literally gave 20 kilos of crisps to John Brzezinski.
And I had this weird feeling this thing was going to go inside. I don't know what told me it, but yeah. So amazing.
What a battle, ladies and gentlemen. What a time to do it also. The first match on the pay-per-view. I'll bet if you bought this event now, you're glad you did, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to East versus West 22. Neil Pickup here with John Brzezinski, and it is on fire backstage. Look at this. Unbelievable match, John. Unbelievable, and a lot of people will be surprised.
Yeah, Bogdan, you know, Bogdan's build is for top rolling, right? I mean, you don't typically see someone that tall, that lanky, be that effective inside, but he proved us all wrong.
He's made his name with that lightning press, but if you thought that was the only tool in the box, you are very much mistaken. And Bogdan Stoica leads by 2 pins. He is 1 pin away from an unbelievable victory here. So many people want to see him pull for the title against Todzilla. And he makes a good claim for it. Here we go. Do not blink, ladies and gentlemen.
Center. A little bit here.
They have to be numb. They're just dropping into the hook, Neil.
They're underway, and it's gone tight again. And Nugo this time bases himself much harder, but it is Bogdan Stoica making that little bit of running, and he keeps more connected there. Nugo fed forward with the elbows. Bogdan tried to sneak in for a little press attempt. And you've got to say, both of these men are going to feel that in the morning, John.
What's the call? He touched his shoulder?
Yeah, I think we got a foul call on Bogdan Stoica there. I think it was body contact, possibly. Both men working so hard, John, and the transitional stuff we're seeing here is great.
Yeah, that tricep press, it's kind of the finishing move. It's you try to do it too soon, and it can come back to bite you, but yeah.
A little bit safer because of the length of the arm advantage that he does have over Nugo. Nugo, very much a guy who bases his style around attacking, as we see Irakli Zirakashvili. What an unbelievable arm wrestler that guy is. And I'm sure he's thinking, maybe this is a future opponent for me.
Yeah. Well, Nugo's hand and wrist have got to be numb from pulling that long on the hook, but you would think maybe, it'd be kind of fun to see Bogdan actually try to roll out on the hand right at this point now. If he gets stuck,
John, it wouldn't surprise me if we do see that. It wouldn't surprise me at all, mate. And
Rotate.
Let's see who initiates this time. We saw Nugo take a resting position early on that one, but this time a little bit more committed. Oh, one morning. Bogdan. You can't be called the specialist at an explosives export if you're not a little bit of an explosive guy. And that was a little early there.
Yeah, it looked pretty fair to me.
Hey, look at it. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? Here we go. Good depth on that hand there from Stoica. And Nugo knows that he needs to try to get onto that ace side. He cannot afford to be palm up here because the press is an ever-present danger. Tucked under this time, Bogdan, and he starts to try to play that defensive game and allows Nugo Chikadze to initiate a little. Nugo told Bogdan that he would definitely outpower him, and at this point in time, Bogdan Stoica is taking the initiative in this match, and it's him that's working for position, John.
Yeah, he's committed to the hook.
And it is the pin, it is the win.
Nugo tried,
they've given him a foul.
Nugo tried to go outside a little bit, and that was the wrong move at that point.
Unbelievable. Nugo Chikadze gets the pin, it's a foul.
Gets the win from fouls. Wow.
You just know that Bogdan Stoica's mum is at home throwing things at the TV screen. Look at this on the replay. Now let's get this angle. Unbelievable attack there. And Bogdan, that look.
I don't
see this angle?
Oh, yeah. Maybe just a hair. If it wasn't for high-speed television, they probably would have missed it.
Back in our day, John, we'd have got away with that.
Get off the stage quickly. Just run.
We'd have got away with that one, mate. I cheated so much when I pulled you and all that, and I still didn't win. Here we go.
These guys are just absolutely numb at this point. It's 60 seconds of rest, 4 hard pulls. There's no feeling left, so they might as well just start in a hook because they're just falling. They're falling into the hook.
I'm going to tie their own shoelaces for a week. Here we go. Bogdan, the specialist Stoica from Romania. That's the man in the glasses. He leads 2 pins to 1. Hasn't actually lost a pin at this stage, but he is a pin against. And Nugo, let's listen in.
I know you are tired. Take a grip.
I'll bet they are tired. My word.
Elbow down. Put the elbow down.
Both these men base their whole career around explosivity. They're very much attacking arm wrestlers, and this has been a grueling, grinding match. It's happened in the most brutal fashion and unbelievably entertaining start to the pay-per-view.
Yeah, and both so confident with their hand strength. So, you know, it's not surprising that they tried to use their hand to take the leverage advantage, but wow, so wonderful that this thing fell into a hook like it has.
What a match. People wanted to see if this thing stopped, who would come out on top. And at this stage of proceedings, it has definitely been the Romanian. Bogdan Stoica calls himself the underground guy. He's been quietly building a resume. Working very diligently. Got a shot at EVW against America's Paul Lynn. And so impressive there in Atlantic City, New Jersey in early December. You can see him carving up there.
And shoulder, Nugo.
This opportunity may work for him. Chikadze of Georgia, one of the most popular men on the circuit. Big drive there for...
What are they calling? Another elbow foul.
Driven off the pad there and just couldn't get the weight down as he...
I'm surprised. I'm surprised we're not seeing more chalk up on the table on these guys' hands on the elbow pads, because it's got to be a sweaty mess up there at this point. There we go. Referees are helping them out.
Bogdan saying don't do that again.
Let's go. Take a grip.
And
one warning, one foul.
Warning.
Elbow down, Nugo.
Nugo Chikadze. On foul. Bogdan Stoica. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching East versus West 22, the GOAT. John Brozink here with me. For an incredibly entertaining start to our main card as Nugo Chikadze, the Bulldog of Georgia.
Don't move. Go!
And away we go! The match is the hookup. We are deep in
inside, and Bogdan
Maintain that
Stoica much better this time,
Maintain
John.
that elbow.
Tightens in. Chikadze trying to defend, but that short arm doesn't allow him the same leverage advantage, but you can see the fatigue affecting both these men.
There's Bogdan. He's trying to rotate through the hand. Moving forward a little bit.
Came up really with
Is there a top roll? Is there a top roll?
It is Nugo Chikadze.
This thing is not over yet, Neil.
What a match, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
2-2. We are all square. What a matchup. What a match. 2-2 in a blistering, career-ending death war in Vienna, Austria.
Who wants it more? I mean, this is gut check as it gets in arm wrestling.
Don't think so.
Bogdan Stoica needs to keep his head now and arm wrestle intelligently, arm wrestling for position. He started to fatigue a little bit there, and if you look at Nugo Chikadze, he was very calm, very diligent, and adopted a great position, held his pronator. This guy's pronation is sick, and he really kept hold of it there. So on the attacks from Bogdan Stoica, he was not getting any opportunity to palm him up. But look at that. The timing of Chikadze was perfect. And he enjoyed it, John.
At this point, they wish they would have probably spent a little more time on the cycle, right? Get the endurance up.
No!
This is definitely a fatiguing, incredibly grinding match. Bogdan Stoica is to try to find some access to that hand and wrist if he can. And one thing we're very, very certain of there is the fact that Nugo Chikadze has an ability to hold on to his pronation like few men in the game. Very, very solid. And this is balanced on a knife edge now.
Cristo, please, bro. Please. Nugo, shoulder. Bogdan. Cristo, please, bro.
It's probably very difficult for Nugo to bring a surprise press in because of his height, right?
Yeah.
So
he's actually put together a nice little game plan.
Yeah, he's pretty much stuck with it. It's working, so you got to stick with it.
Don't go back. I will fix it.
Bogdan's the one that's going to have to do a little misdirection or change something up because this isn't going his way.
And the difficulty is that Bogdan will be losing some of the hand and wrist now because just lactic acid build-up, it's very, very hard. So he turns into that hook now, Stoica. That looked like an elbow foul on both men.
So sensitive with the elbow fouls.
I'd love to see the replay of that. It looked like both men went in the air there. That looked coincidental. Foul goals on Bogdan. Both men really going to be feeling the pace of this one. It's an unbelievable battle. Nugo Chikadze of Georgia. What an impressive tank of an athlete this guy is. The Bulldog. 2-2. Only pinned Bogdan one time, but has managed to turn the match into his favor. Ooh, that was a great drop.
Misdirection. Ooh. I love it. He tried to top roll him. Surprise, surprise.
Look at that. Oh, my word.
The cat's out of the bag, though, now. Nugo will be more.
Yeah, serve that one into the net, John.
The last match. Nugo, through your shoulder. Elbow down.
And now Chikadze gets the foul there, elbow lifted skyward, and what an entertaining start to the card here.
What? Oh my, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What an ending to this.
Speechless, unbelievable ending. You want it to go again? Let's do 7 rounds.
He took his head, he successfully top rolled him, and he got pushed off the back of the pad. Where's the yellow flag? Neil, give me the yellow flag. I will throw it for him.
All I can say is there, it actually looked like it was a pin before the elbow came off, but I don't know. We ain't got we have not got the angle we would need to make that call. I mean, if you're Bogdan Stoica, you are protesting. You need that looked at in detail because what's to lose?
Yeah.
He's got nothing to lose here. He's got to put the protest in. It looked like it, from here, it looked like it was a pin.
Center of the table pin. Flop.
What was your honest opinion? Did you think it was a win?
Yes, wrist completely, broken back, pin to the center of the table. I mean, the pin had to happen before the elbow came off back. That's the call. If the elbow's in the back of the pad.
Sure. Let's have a look what we get here from our referees. It looked like it was a pin before the elbow, but we will get the referee's decision in a moment. Our referees having a good look at this, and I'll tell you what it is. There are no losers in that match. It was absolutely magnificent. What a pull. What a match. But I'd love to see what we get.
What's the call?
Because on the camera it's difficult to see it and we can say it, we will restart the match. One foul each.
I think,
yes.
I think everybody is.
There is a God. There is a God, and he loves arm wrestling. Let's go! Vienna, Austria, East versus West 22, and the GOAT loved that decision. What about that, John Brasink, eh?
Let's see it. Who wants it more, Neil?
We're back in the mix, ladies and gents. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Doesn't get much better than this. I'm sat with the greatest arm wrestler of all time watching an unbelievable match. Magnificent stuff.
Double protest?
Nugo Chikadze is
We've already watched the video, Nugo. There's no other decision to make.
He doesn't understand that they said they couldn't see.
Yeah.
Come on, Chubby, you afraid?
A better
I'll
camera.
show you who I am. What the fuck I am?
What a match! Unbelievable stuff, ladies and gents.
Unless Nugo has his own camera, this isn't going to get turned over, is it?
Oh, my word. What a way to start the pay-per-view. East versus West 22. This is magnificent stuff. And Bogdan Stoica saying to the Bulldog Nugo Chikadze there, what's up, champ? Are you scared to do it again? You got to look at this in fair reflection. Bogdan Stoica has only been pinned once.
Yeah, Nugo can't want to win on fouls like that, right? I just would not be satisfied leaving here knowing that.
I wouldn't, mate.
Yeah.
I can't, no.
Yeah, no.
I can't do it. It's just no.
You'd
You'd rather lose, wouldn't you? You'd rather lose straight up. Because the guy had been nodding his head at you. Every time you walk past, like you do every time you see me, because you always won. And every time I look at you and you can go. And it's terrible, John. I can't
If you ask for the rematch, Neil, I would always give it to you.
Let's do it. This is awesome.
Or a do-over.
I might listen. I might take you up on that offer. Let's do it. Let's go. I don't think he understood that they couldn't see. To be fair to Nugo Chikadze, he doesn't understand what they said.
Right.
So, and he's a passionate guy.
This can be a completely new match now, because how many minutes have surpassed? So we're not looking at the 30-second rest period anymore. This becomes a new fresh for fresh. I mean, as fresh can get after 5 hard-fought battles, but
it's nonetheless
this can really turn differently.
Super exciting, and we start out of the straps, and you can see the crowd is ignited out there. It has really come to life with these ultra explosive athletes. Bogdan Stoica and Nugo Chikadze. Here we go. Who will rise?
Fire!
I fix it. No. Take the grip.
Do you think Nugo's a little excited?
Take a grip.
Yeah. Tell him to get off. Yeah.
Take the grip. Don't go high.
Listening to
Wrist.
Mr. Delajakov, himself a
Don't move.
world champion.
We're going to see this strap again.
What a surprise.
We've gone full circle. Full circle.
Who would have thought it? Here we go. The last round of this catchweight match, 100 kilograms. Georgia's Nugo Chikadze, the Bulldog, and the specialist, Bogdan Stoica, of Romania, and it has been a hellfire match. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, what an appropriate finish for this.
We want to see
We've
it.
seen a little everything.
We want to see it end on pins. Into the strap. Clean slate. Would be good from this point in, and we can see the match end on fouls. The entire arena willing this to end on pins, not fouls.
Give the center this way.
Two magnificent athletes, two super popular athletes, and you can understand why, because look at the entertainment here. Bogdan Stoica certainly has been the dominant athlete in this match. Hard to deny that, but Nugo Chikadze's warrior spirit is absolutely undeniable.
Bogdan tried for the outside move, didn't achieve it. Now he's got to grind through it. He's done it once before, though.
Huge drive from Nugo, sets his position. Bogdan trying to anchor down and stay tight. What a grinding match. We are deep inside, ladies and gentlemen, here at East versus West.
No!
Oh,
No!
The fouls again.
Small adjustment of the elbow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Nugo Chikadze with the win. The Bulldog with the win. An incredible match. Nugo Chikadze sinks to his knees. You got to love this guy. Look at the emotion being let out by the Bulldog there. He has just come through a war with the specialist. He walked on a landmine, and he's walked away. John Brzezinski, I'm going to have a word with these guys.
There's no losers in this match, Neil. Go talk to him.
Strong man, bro. My friend, I love you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to speak to both of these guys? Ladies and gentlemen, are you not entertained? Wow, what a match. The Bulldog and the Specialist. It was one of the most talked about matches on the card, and that is why. Nugo, this has been a roller coaster of emotion. We saw just how much of an emotional impact that made on you at the end of the match. With this man, it must have been like arm wrestling in a mirror. Two absolute warriors.
მოგესალმებით მეგობრებო. ყველას ძალიან დიდი მადლობა. ყველას იხმა მესმოდა. ბოგდან, პატივისცემა ჩემგანს, მაგარი ბიჭი. ჩვენ ორივე მაგარი ბიჭები ვართ. ბოლო მომენტში აღარ ვფიქრობდი უკვე ვინ მოიგებდა, მაგრამ აქ უკვე ჩვენ ორივე გამარჯვებულები ვართ. ასეთი ბრძოლა დღეს აქ არ იქნება.
First of all, thank you everyone here. Bogdan, only respect for you. You are a warrior, both of us. Amazing. Thank you for this match. In the end, I was having my doubts. It was incredible. Thank you for this amazing match. It was a war.
Bogdan Stoica, let's have a quick word with the Specialist. Step in here, mate. You're the star of this thing. Bogdan, you knew exactly what this man brought to the table. But I can honestly say that I have never seen you look this exhausted and spent after a match.
Yeah. I knew coming into this, looking at what Nugo does and Nugo's doing, that it's probably going to be the hardest match of my life to date. I had only respect for him. The only thing that made me bite every bit of my soul in this match was the fact that he said, "Who the fuck are you?"
You guys had a lot of talk going backwards and forwards, but there was always a tremendous amount of respect. And I'm going to go out on a limb here. You said beforehand that you'd like to stay in the 95 kilo and shoot for that title shot. But both you guys must think that that ended on a foul, and how would it have gone? Is there a little part of Nugo, is there a little part of you, Bogdan, that wants to do that again?
I think in this match, I took a bit of his soul, and he took a bit of mine. And for the future, this will only make us more complete. I would love to do it again. Anytime. I'm sorry I couldn't do it this time, but the man is an animal.
მინდა რომ სამადლობელი სიტყვა თქვა 1-2 რა.
I want to say a few words right now.
მადლობა ჩემს საყვარელ ადამიანს. მადლობა ბიჭებს ჩემ კუთხეს ძალიან დამეხმάνε. მადლობა ჩემ დარბაზს, ვიცი ეხლა რაც გძნობთ და რასაც აკეთებს და რა ემოციებში ხართ. ჩემი ძმაკაცები ჩემ სოფელში ეხლა ქეიფობენ. და მიუმართავ მას ბიჭებო. ჰადექი და უფლის სადიდებელი დალიეთ.
First of all, I want to thank you to my lovely woman, everyone in my corner, everyone at my team, at home watching me. I know you're there celebrating the victory. Go out there and do God's work. Just...
Bogdan, მე და შენ შეიძლება კიდევ შევხვდეთ შემდეგ მატჩში, მაგრამ უკვე ძმაკაცური და ძმური მატჩი გვექნება. შენ მაგარი ბიჭი ხარ და დაამტკიცე შენი სიტყვა.
Bogdan, we are probably going to have a match again someday. We'll meet again, but the second time will be much friendlier. It's the only respect for you, and you proved you're an awesome person.
Tell him I see you, my brother.
მეგობრებო, ყველას ძალიან დიდი მადლობა. ჩვენ აქ იმიტომ დგავართ, რომ ჩვენ მონაპოვარ სახელს ვერც დრო და ვერც სიკვდილი ვერ წაგვიშლის.
Thank you, everyone here. What we do here, the name that we build for ourselves, will never be forgotten. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, show your love, show your appreciation, and rip the roof off this place for the specialist Bogdan Stoica and your winner tonight, Nugo, the Bulldog, Chikadze.